How's doing? This is RAMreviews. I've decided to compile a list of songs that I rank as my top favorites in ass kicking. There are all sorts of songs throughout time and throughout numerous genres that are perfect for just kicking ass, fighting it out, or watching a good action scene to, or even playing video games too. I'm here to list my top 12. Why top 12? 'Cause the Nostalgia Critic beat me to 11. It was hard putting these songs in order, and some people may disagree. But regardless, this is probably the best order of ass-kicking songs I could come up with. Anyways, let's get this show on the road, and let's start kicking some ass. Number 12. Down on the street. AC/DC, Shake a Leg. It's my favorite song off of the Back in Black album. It's also the hardest and the most rock and roll off of that album. It's one of the first heavy metal songs I've heard, and it's stuck with me since. It's a teenage rebellion song where he's essentially having a hard time, but he still manages to have a good time, and he still manages to have fun, hence Shake a Leg. Well, the reason this song is on my list is because it has the best riffage of the Back in Black album, and possibly some of AC/DC's best riffage. It's also the most moshable, and arguably the most fun. The song's lyrics are also perfect relief for a bad school day. So if you've got a lot of homework and a lot of frustrating classes, just turn this song on while you're on the ride home from school on the bus. Enjoy. Number 11.
Please allow me to adjust my pants.
Clutch, The Mob Goes Wild.
And put the onlookers in innocent.
Clutch was my favorite band, and this is one of my favorite songs from them. But the reason this makes the list is due to several factors. The rowdy, awesome riff, the title of the song, the subject matter. Yes, despite the odd lyrics, the song actually is about rioting. And, not to mention the music video. Just look at the amount of abuse that poor Ryan Dunn has to go through in this video.
I'm going to rape you!
Despite all the abuse that Ryan Dunn endures in this music video, still, regardless, he gets the girl in the end. And a nice face full of underboob. Number 10. Frank Klepacki, Hell March 2, from Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. Now I know a lot of people are thinking, what is he doing putting a video game song here? Just listen. A fun little piece of trivia. The guy on the front of that box is actually the big Russian dude from Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Weird, huh? No better song could be played for liberating the United States from the Soviet menace. Or, if you're playing as the Russians, conquering it. This won Frank Klepacki an award and even beat Trent Reznor's score. You know, Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails. He made the soundtrack for the game Quake. Frank Klepacki's soundtrack to Red Alert and Red Alert 2, those both beat him, and those games established his reputation as a creator of awesome video game music. Number 9. Destroy the Orcs by 3 Inches of Blood. This song is a favorite of mine off of Brutal Legend, and has some of the fastest guitar plays seen in that game or from this band. The oddly vicious falsetto of Kem Pipes and Jamie Hooper is also to be noted, as it's present throughout all vocals in the song. Also, what's more metal than a song about slaughtering orcs? The answer is nothing. Though, what I wonder is why the scream vocalist also happens to be the nerdiest looking guy in the band. I mean, he looks like a stereotypical nerd. But in some ways, I guess it makes it only more awesome that someone who looks that nerdy can display their nerd rage. No W by Ministry. Yeah, all I can say is that slam riff. I mean, seriously, that badass riff comes out of nowhere and just forces you to headbang to it the minute it starts, which is actually the very beginning of the song. Being a protest song, extremely relevant for its time and portraying Bush as an utter dick-headed fool, I consider this song to be a thrashier, updated cousin to Ministry's other hit, NWO, which also rips on Bush's dad, George Sr. All in all, it's a damn grimy tune, and it should be listened to.
Thank you. Good night. And God bless America.
Number 7. Prom, Revenge, Best Served Cold. With a title like Revenge, Best Served Cold, and lyrics that could easily make up the story of a mafia film, this was a near shoo-in. Of course, you could also mention the fast-paced thrash grooves and the internal solos in the song's guitar play. Prong, which is a band that often has stealth as a central theme in its lyrics, this only seems like a natural song for them and one of the ones they do best. It's also their best song off of their new album. Hell, it came out just in April of this year. Check it out. Number 6. Pantera, Rise. The intro to this song could be compared to a barbaric head charge into a wall of fire. That's how I would sum up the brutality of the intro to this song. It then enters into another slam riff, which is just so delicious and so punchable a rhythm. Seriously, imagine myself punching someone to this rhythm. And of course, not to mention the rousing "Rise!" chant during the chorus. That has got to be one of the most hardcore choruses, simply consisting of one word. This sums up the song pretty well. Brutal, uncompromising, and fucking dangerous.